Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode we'll go through what happened since yesterday. We did actually not get faked out because I told you guys we have to wait, and we actually did close with a wick on the daily on Sunday, and right now we are actually having a morning start, and I also have some trades that I potentially just might take. We did break this downtrend right here, and we're using this previous lower high as a target to see how market is reacting to it. I'm also going through Ethereum, exactly the same thing, and I also show you how you can get up to $3,500 in bonus on Bybit. But remember, I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first. Please continue watching this video and I'll show you what levels I'm looking at, what trades I just might go into. They're not active, but they just might soon will be. Let's go. Looking at the weekly, we did close as the doji, and going to the daily right now. If what we can see during the day, it looks like we're actually having an evening start right here. You have the bearish candle to the downside, you have two dojis, and you have the bullish candlestick to the upside, and it's also engulfing these three together if you're just don't care about this wick right here. But for me, this is telling me that we are continuing up during tomorrow. I do have two targets that I was talking about my previous video, where I also go through why I might take these trades as longs. In the video I said short, and I obviously meant long, and I hope you understand that now. But I have my first target around 62,173, and my second target is 61,027. And if the market spikes through this one, this is the next target that I'm looking for. So these two are potential. I am not in a trade right now. I'm waiting for the market to come down. Looks like we're heading back down right now. If you want to know why I'm taking this trade, you can look at this video that I did before this one and you'll understand why. But looking on the overall picture, yesterday I did talk about, while I was doing my video yesterday, this bearish candle, we had the body around, it was actually breaking the support that I did have, and I was talking about that we don't want to get faked out on that candle. So if the market would have closed below the support or the previous resistance, now a support also, if it would have closed around 59,700, I told you guys that it's really important that we are looking at the next candle so it's not closing inside of the support one more time. At that point, if it would have done that, you got faked out. But looking how the daily closed on Sunday, you actually had a doji also telling you, hey, we're going up, and you can definitely see what happened going back down to the lower time frames. You can see the market when the market did want it to break to the downside. So you could also have looked at this candlestick right here, and it actually is telling you, hey, we're breaking the support, we just might come back down. But we did have this other bullish candlestick that faked you out on the 1 hour chart. I was looking at the daily, but obviously we're breaking everything down to the lower time frames all the time, so we are just not missing all of the trades that we actually can benefit of. And we could see market coming into the support one more time, and what we could have done is take the Fibonacci from 59911 to the highest point, and that was 6426. So market came back down, retested the 1561%, and now it did continue up. And after that, we started to see the market having high highs and high lows right here. After the market fooled some of us that it was supposed to go down, but it didn't. It continued up. So right now I'm waiting for the market to come back down one more time. We can also look at this, like this was the fake out that we did have. You can even see it on the 4 hour that you're having the market coming back down. It looks like we are going to break the support. Market closes inside of the support one more time, and now you're having the continuation. I'm waiting for the market to might come back down and do its pullback. We just have to wait and see. I have to adjust my entry a little bit because right now I do have a 4-hour candle. I did not have it when I was looking at the market before. On the overall picture on Bitcoin, we did break this downtrend that we did have. Having this box right here is telling me that this was the previous lower high that we did have on the 4-hour chart. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Market breaks the downtrend when it crosses 61,559. Market can come back down to that area one more time before it continues up and just might create a new all-time high. If we are right now seeing the market don't have the power to do that and it comes back down to the support, obviously the market just might break the support that we're having around 60,000, and then you just might see the market come back down a little bit more. I'm not looking for that right now because I'm always trying to be in the moment. So I have to see what the market is doing against these levels first of all before I start to look at what can happen down here. And on the higher time frames, we do have this morning star. You also have an engulfing candle. And usually when you're having an engulfing candle, the next day, because we're looking at the daily, the market comes back down, you have a wick, market continues up. And if you want to do just like me and trade on Bybit, we do right now have up to $3,500 in bonus. If you are clicking on this link that I'm having in the description below, you can always use PrimeXbt and you receive up to 50% in bonus added to your deposit if you're using my code right here, Bitcoinsensus 50. If you're looking at Ethereum, it was a while I was looking at this pair, so you could see we did also come back down to the support right here. Market respected it, came back up, market came back down, closed above this previous low that we did have because it was actually a downtrend for just a couple of hours. Right here, market made its last low and became after that a higher low. On the 1-hour chart, I definitely can see where the market did break the downtrend. This was actually the last lower high. You could see the market came back down, created its lower low, came back up, broke this lower high, came back down, and it respected the support. You have 1, 2, 3, you have the low, you have the higher low, continuation to the upside. Market comes back down a little bit. I don't know why I'm using this. I don't know why I'm using this box, but you understand what I'm talking about. So market came back down, had a little downtrend, continuation to the upside. Looking at the 4-hour chart, that was the pullback that we did have right here. Market also made a double bottom because the market closed above this previous lower low. Market comes back down and retest the neckline right here. So that's what potentially can happen. If we're just moving this box to where the neckline is, kind of looks something like this. And market wants to come back down. It retested the neckline, taking the Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point. And what happens? You have the Fibonacci right where the neckline is. Going back in time, you also have a previous resistance right here. So every time the market came to these areas, market actually had the liquidity to move very much. So either it will come back down, retest it, you have huge momentum because every time the market came to that area, market starting to have big momentums, and that is exactly what can happen right now. But it can also break this zone and have huge momentum to the downside one more time. So that is why it's really important that we're looking at how the candlestick is forming. If you're having huge candlestick like this, bearish through these levels, it just might not hold it. But if you're starting to see something like this, around this area right here, it could definitely be the potential end of the small downtrend with pullback, and then you see market coming up again. I do want to see if the market comes back down to 4,166, around that area. But it is the 1561% that I'm using. Market could also come back down to the support. And if it's breaking these first levels, as always, market can come back down to the support, respect the low one more time. Either it breaks it, respect it's come back down, or it respects it, comes back up. As I told you on Bitcoin, I'm not looking at what happens down here because it's not relevant right now. I have to look at where the price is right now, where had the price been before, around this area, and with that, I am deciding what to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I'm very happy that you want to look at my videos. Please comment below if there's something you're wondering, or if it's just something that you did actually like, if you did learn something. Please subscribe to my channel because I go through these pairs every single day, and during this week I'll have 6 live streams too, so make sure to subscribe so you'll have notifications when I'm going live. Until then, see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bless you all. Bye.